What's the worst gig you've ever done? I can think of several. First of all, playing in a hall in Woking in the early 90s, expecting a wonderful audience to turn up, looking out and realising there were two people and a whippet. Old fella's wandered in with his whippet, probably not realising what's going on, thinking it's a bingo night or slightly intrigued just to see what's happening. The other person was a lovely young lady. None of us knew who she was, and she turned up. Perhaps it wasn't the worst gig because she and I spent some time together after that, so I shouldn't really complain about that one, but I don't think any of them paid. Another time, Boxing Day at a local pub, our local pub, we were entertaining a crowd that was packed, jammed in. It was just going off. It was fantastic. The kind of pub that you couldn't get to the bar because it was so small and packed. You had to walk out into the street, out one door, into another door, to the bar, carry a pint back in. Anyway, halfway through the set, it's really going off, and some idiot's ordered a stripper for someone's birthday. So in comes the stripper, stands in front of us, the band. We have to stop. She does what strippers do. The whole pub is absolutely going wild and enjoying themselves. Two problems for us. First of all, we're behind the stripper. I'll just leave that hanging there, shall I? Second one, after her and Amanda leave, we have to pick up this gig. We have to follow that. How do you follow that? Crazy. I remember going to London in a van. I joined a band about 3 days before a gig, playing originals. Piled into the back of the van. The driver manages to demolish an awning over a tobacconist before we've even left our hometown. So that was an auspicious start. The band, no doubt, damaged. Get to the gig in London, and I suddenly realised I really actually don't know any of the songs. I've got no idea how to play what they're playing. And so I had to follow the guitarist for about half an hour and just see what he was doing. Luckily, there was a good saxophonist in the band who was very loud. So I think that sort of covered the whole thing and pulled it off, really. But, you know, there's been some real shockers. And perhaps that's why I don't gig anymore. You just, you know, you get to a point where you're not willing to put yourself through that anymore. So there you go. What's your worst gig ever?